It's a bad idea. I'm far away, but I can tell from here. But it's your mistake to make. I have to be willing to walk away. Oh, but I'm sorry to see your face. So pain, so pain.
Street sounds, guys. Can't get away from it.
So that was C, A minor, D
called
minor,
Wanting Girl.
G.
And I thought I wanted to write more of it. And I still might, but the reason I wanted to is because I think of this song like a prologue. I want it to set up the whole album. And I'm realizing the more I'm singing it that it does, just kind of subtly. So I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about how much more explicit I care for it to be. So I'm gonna play it as it is now. I'm playing it with capo on 1, but we'll see where we end up. What's the intro gonna be? I don't know.
I'm a wanting girl and I want you to love me.
Look how ridiculous this is. That's Garth. Fell asleep in bed with him last night. We're in a monogamous relationship. Love you, babe.
It's protecting me.
And I'm allowed to You only can stay if you're in for the good life. I want the sweetness, I want surprise, I want better than I know to dream at night. Honey, I'm waiting, closing my eyes. I hear my power show up with the sunrise. I want you to love me. I'm the wanting girl.
Theoretically, you're all left. You could be a radical. I get that. But just honest, honest.
I'm a wanting girl. I want the world to love me back. It's true. I do. I want you back.
That's what I have so far. So the story of the album is like wanting girl gets a boyfriend, thinking that that's gonna be a good place to put her wanting, and it's more complicated than that. So it's a love album, it's a breakup album, and it's a relationship with the world album, all rolled into one. And it's all from the perspective of the wanting girl. And what does it mean to be wanting? How does it feel to want, you know? God, I'm like, just keep thinking of more and more songs that could totally fold into this. There might be a part 2 that's more of like the archives of, because most of these songs are really current. Like this song, I had the chorus for maybe a year, and then I've written the verses now. And it's just 2 verses back to back. So, but they set the stage. So it starts with, give me the stage, give me the lights. This actually is me referencing myself from a song that I wrote in the very first album I ever finished, which was called About You and Other Songs. And I wrote it when I was 13. And it was, this song was like, get me on stage, show me the lights. Get me on stage, give me the lights. I've got a song and a dance, I'm alright. You give me the music, I give you a beat. When we're together, it's never defeat. Get me on stage. Or it might have been at the end, it might have been, let me dance. But I don't remember. I wish I had the lyrics still. And then there was also this song, had a bridge in Spanish that was it started with like, y la música muévame, como el viento va mueva los árboles. I was so confident back then, you know, and I wanted to start this out by evoking her. So I feel grateful that she's here with me whenever I start singing that. Like, she's where my wanting comes from, you know? You know, when I say she, I'm talking about like the 13-year-old version of myself who wrote this first album that I'm referencing now. And there was another song in the album that was like, isn't it crazy? The girl in the back of the classroom was writing a song. And isn't it crazy how someone could fade in so easily yet never be alone? God, it's like the confidence of our younger selves is insane sometimes, at least for me. And when we talk about wanting, the whole album, wanting a good life, that version of myself was clear about what wanting felt like and about what a good life meant to her. No holds bar. And I like that, because right from the beginning, it's not about a man, because that was the wanting of a teenage girl, not for her crush, but for the potential of her life. And in this song, that's where we land. That is the through line that carries us through the breakup. So give me a stranger in a long night. This is a remembering of like why that I can do this, that I'm good at falling in love, that I will fall in love again. Give me a good man, read him his rights. You only can stay if you're in for a good life. The other big theme in this song, or in this whole album, is what is a good life? And what does it mean to be committed to a good life? And, you know, each of us has to answer that ourselves, right? I want the sweetness. I want surprise. I want better than I know to dream at night. Honey, I'm waiting, closing my eyes. I hear my powers show up with the sunrise. So I want the sweetness, I want surprise. There's this idea of sweet surprise that is like, it's like the ideal of sweet surprise that shapes a lot of my worldview. Because I want to believe that sweet things will happen that I can't imagine to me and for me, and that I will give that to other people. I want to be a sweet surprise when I pass through people's lives. I want that to be what I leave behind. And I also want to be able to walk around the world expecting sweet surprise for me. And that might mean when I see a really cool bird that I didn't know I would see today, or when I have a really sweet interaction with somebody, or if I can bring a smile to somebody's face, then that's me being sweet surprise for somebody. So it's a very vulnerable thing to want because it says two things. It says, A, the expectation of sweetness, of kindness and gentleness and lovingness, and a little extra, a little sweet, a little good. And then surprise is all about trust. It's like, I trust not to be pessimistic today. I trust that things can happen that I'm not planning for, and that they will be good. I want better than I know to dream at night. I want better than I know to dream at night. This is like an taking off the cap and opening to the full potential of what good could be possible. And also it ties into one of my songs called Green Tree Dreams, which is about kind of falling in love with the potential of somebody, and how maybe through that you can both feel suffocated and kind of despairing because it shows you how far away you are from that imaginary world. But also it gives you, through singing the song, through singing the song, I feel like I am at the same time playing with my own potential because I'm really proud of that song. So it's like grieving the potential of a relationship, and in doing so, kind of dissolving and giving myself more reality into my own potential. I don't know if I'm making sense, guys. This is what I mean, where it's like, it kind of like esoterically is talking about what's going on throughout the rest of the album. And then there's this line, I hear my powers show up with the sunrise, and closing my eyes. So Honey, I'm Waiting, closing my eyes is like, again, about the trust, where it's like, I trust you. I'm going to literally go to sleep. I'm going to do the most trusting thing I can do, which is pull my consciousness out of it and trust that when I wake up, I'll be powerful. And I have a song. Shall we sing it? It's not in this album. And I've called it many things, but sometimes I call it Sunrise. Here we go.
I haven't felt it in a long time. Sunrise lighting up the west side. Can't hide golden. Gotta check the mirror for the blind spot. Life got a little bit warmer tonight. Strange is good. Slick, slither like a goddess. Yes, you can come and dress like a butterfly. Skin all straight. It's good. You would, I would. Oh, strange is good. Forgot. V, T, T, F, G. V, T, T, F, G. V, T, T, F, G. Yes, mystery's fruit always tastes the best. Ask me to choose and I'll take it. I live a strange life. I'm gonna make it. I live a strange life. That song is like a cousin to Wanting Girl, you know what I mean?
And I'm going to go over the track list for the album. So I've been saying 13 songs. Yeah, and I think that's where we're landing. We'll see. This is the list. So 1 is Wanting Girl, I Like What I See, Submarine Engine Room, Vegas, Green Tree Dreams, No ROI, Not For You, You with the Cigarette, Stray, Snail Shell, Spacesuit, Ask for the Moon, My Life is My Boyfriend Now. So 9, Stray. This one kind of keeps like being swapped in and out with different songs. There's another song I was working on the other day called Self-Sacrifice that I like, but there's something about it that feels like, I don't know. Both of those songs are ones that like need some work, like have some sort of trickery about them that I'm trying to figure out. So that kind of could swap differently. I have these boxes next to songs that I'm still sort of working through. I'm actually pretty shocked that it's only 4. And there are things like the song My Life is My Boyfriend Now is probably done. It's just working on smoothing out the transitions and things like that. Ask for the Moon could be done if I want it to be really short, which I don't mind. It's 13 songs, but there's a few of them that are more like interludes or more atmospheric than necessarily like full songs. Or I think about, this is really a story. And I think about musical theater. And I think about, I was in the musical Chicago. And I got to play Velma Kelly. And my favorite part of the show was a little reprise that they almost cut after Velma and Roxy do the scene. I just can't do it alone. And then Velma, talks to her and gets rejected, and then she's sitting alone with like a spotlight on her in the very back of the stage. And she sings just like this little tiny little bit where she goes, like a deserted bride on her wedding night, all alone and shaking with fright, with her brand new hubby nowhere inside. I simply cannot do it alone. It's so small, but because of all the pomp and circumstances that have led up to it, it just, to me, it felt like the emotional centerpiece of that whole character. I was obsessed with that moment. It was my favorite. That transition from like the showmanship of the song to the emotional openness of the reprise. I say that to say that I don't shy away from a little tiny emotional punch. Ask for the Moon right now is really short. It's just call me when you need me, will you call? I never wanted to say goodbye to you. I never wanted to. I never wanted to
say goodbye to you. Ooh, I never wanted to. I never wanted to.
Okay, let me go. Hold on.
I can tell from
And my list.
here.
I'm listening to
It's your
Tragedy.
mistake.
Shall we look at the art for all the songs?
I have
See where we're at.
willing to walk away. And I'm
that's me.
sorry to see your face so painful.
Look how trapped she is. Sorry, girl. Sorry. Gosh, that's actually making me feel big feelings right now. Effective art. Hey.
Pretend I can handle it. I gotta, and it's delicate. I can't pretend I can handle it. Baby, I'm lighting the candles. Too big, too big, too big. Ask for the moon. Oh, I'll ask for the moon. Ask for the moon instead of you. Sure, I'll